Today I would like to present briefly the new editable item card. So we released the item card already in October, and this week we are releasing the editable version of it. So from Wednesday on, editing of item cards or inventory items will not be any more restricted to the table, but also available on the item card itself. Um, the editing itself will feel more or less similar as editing on the in the table view. What is basically the biggest difference is that each update that you are doing is stored on the fly per field. So basically, if I update one field with a something new, I click away and the update is applied immediately. So basically there is no need for extra clicking save or submit. Everything is updated on the fly as I click outside of the field. Or for example, for the drop down types, when I select a new option, the item card is basically updated right away. Um, this goes for each field, so everything works more or less on the fly. So in comparison to the table before, you needed to update the fields you wanted and then click save to submit the changes. And here you just update it and submit, click away, and it will be submitted right away. What is maybe a bit different in comparison to the table is for the file column type. So I will show you here from the beginning. So files are added via the add file button. And then when you select, you get the replace and delete buttons so you can replace the selected file or delete it to remove. What was already available before is this quick preview and a full screen preview available on the click on the on the file name. Everything else basically works similar as before. What we do have new here is the date picker available also, which was released with the previous release. I don't know if you noticed it. So we are now having the new date picker available also on the item card. And what we also get with the editable item card is the capability of editing items across all pages in Synode. So not just inventory as it used to be for up until now, but also on, for example, the task screen. Here I have a task that I have 2 items already assigned in the assigned items, and I can open the item to see the item card and directly here edit or update the things that I want to from the task screen. So it works basically the same as from inventories. I can just update it, click away, and it will store the updated data. And even if it's not in the assigned items or the item is just smart annotated somewhere in the text, the behavior is the same. So clicking on the smart annotated or the referenced item opens the item card and you get the editing capability available as elsewhere. So, and yeah, this thing doesn't work just from the task screen, it also works from the comments, for example, or from the project comments or wherever you can reference a smart as a inventory item via the smart annotation. What is a thing that I want to emphasize is, for example, for the tasks that are locked, so in statuses in review or done, we are displaying the snapshot version of the assigned items. So in this case, when I click on the item name to open the item card, I see the read-only state of the item, because here we have the snapshot of the inventory, and therefore we also make a snapshot of the item at the time when this snapshot version of the assigned items was created. So I basically have capability to overview what was the state of this item at the time when the task was locked. So just a note, no editing available in this case of viewing the snapshotted inventory item. Yes, so that's basically, I think, everything I wanted to emphasize. So editing of inventory items is, of course, related to permissions. So if you have a permission or a capability to edit items, then you can. Otherwise, if you're just with viewer role accessing the inventory items, then of course you still see the item card in read-only state. So no editing available in those cases. If you have any questions or other things that I maybe didn't point out and you would like to learn, let me know. And yeah, that's it for now. Thanks.